As a farmland broker and auctioneer, I often get asked the question, what are the costs to selling farmland? I've inherited farmland and I just want to know what it's going to cost me and the fees. So if you're wanting to do for sale by owner, you got to think about how much you're willing to pay for marketing and advertising your farm. Are you going to post flyers? Are you going to have signs on your property? Are you going to spend money on Google ads, Facebook ads? How are you going to reach your audience, and how much do you want to set for marketing and advertising? You want newspaper ads, radio ads. So there's a marketing and advertising fee to trying to sell farmland. Next would be any attorney fees. I really recommend having a good attorney, and I can always help get you connected with one. But the attorney will have all the documents you need and will also go through all the abstracts and the deed, of course, as well. They'll prepare a deed package, and that will include the purchase agreement and groundwater hazard statements, anything that you need to legally sell the land. Also included in the fees would be your real estate transfer tax once you sell it. Property taxes get prorated at the closing. Any survey costs if you're changing the layout of how it's parceled, there might be some costs there if you're wanting to split it up different ways. The abstract will need to be updated, so that's a couple $100 depending on the county. You also have any septic inspections that might be done if you have an acreage on the farm, if you have any mortgages or liens that you have to pay off. And if you've inherited the farm, you might have to have like a date of death appraisal, and then also owe any capital gains depending on where the basis was set for that appraisal and what you sell it at. So that's why I always kind of recommend, if you've inherited a farm recently, you might want to sell it sooner than later, just so you are selling it within that range of where the basis was set where you inherited the farm, how much it's worth, and then selling it. If you can get it close to that, you wouldn't owe as much in capital gains. Now, if you inherited a farm like 10 years ago, obviously there's going to be a big chunk of capital gains tax there. Also, some other fees if you do decide to hire a realtor, auctioneer, land broker like myself. Obviously, there'd be some fees there as well. We charge a very fair commission rate. I can always walk you through what's all included in our packages. And then just your time negotiating as well. If you're deciding to do for sale by owner, you got to factor in all the time too that it takes to negotiate with buyers, and some might draw out the process a little bit too. So if you're thinking of selling farmland and you just want an idea of how much we charge, feel free to reach out to me. My email is rachel@dreamter.com. I'd love to put a proposal together for you, kind of walk you through what all fees are associated with our commission.